crazy, kitty. So we picked up some comfrey last Thursday. Today's Saturday the 6th. And the place where we got it at, it's by Comfrey, locally in Sandpoint. Very nice lady. We had an awesome time talking with her. I'll put a little bit of footage in there for you, or maybe this might be a little voiceover. But she knows everything about comfrey. Really nice lady. We're going to go back this summer, or when she's got some comfrey that's actually popping up out of her garden and she's transplanted it out there, and we're going to do an interview with her as far as the benefits of comfrey and how to care for it, and so that ought to be really fun. So that's what we did on Thursday. And also on Thursday, I am doing a video, Luke. Also on Thursday, after we got the comfrey, we went and got our baby chicks. So exciting, Luke. I'm doing a video. Alright, so let's take you inside and show you the chicks. They are so cute. Alright, here's our chicks. We got 15. 3 of them are banties. And let's see if we can point them out for you.
You want me to hold them up for you?
Yeah. That'd be perfect. Stuart's going to help me out here because it's hard to show you what's going on.
Deuce, move. We can move this,
and then we got a cool oh, yeah, absolutely. We're so excited to have chicks again because we haven't had any since Fallon.
A couple years.
Yeah.
There's a little gray one.
A little banty.
Little gray one. He's cute.
He's so cute. He's so tiny.
Oh, there's this one. Oh.
Little banty. And then
here's this one.
Nope, that's not a banty.
Nope.
That's the banty.
Oh, that one.
Yep.
Come here. Ah.
There's another little banty.
There you go, buddy. You got fuzzy feet.
That's so cute. And then point out the other ones to him.
This is a silver lace Wyandotte. Wyandotte? How do you pronounce that? I have no idea.
Wyandotte. We have 4 of those.
4 Wyandottes. Whoops. 4 barred rocks. And goose. Ooh, holy crap.
I know.
You just did a Peter Pan, little guy.
They're full of all kinds of energy.
Goose. Oh, you give kisses. And then 4 buff Orpingtons. Oh, I know, buddy.
And the reason why we got the banties is when we were at the place I was just telling you about where we got the comfrey, she had some little banties running around, and they were so cute, so pretty. And she said the reason she loves the banty eggs is that she'll do pickled banty eggs, and they're the perfect size for you to just plop the whole thing in your mouth and you go. Run out the door and go to work or whatever you're doing, rather than a great big giant chicken egg. So I thought that was an awesome idea. I'm gonna try that. So that's why I got the banties. They're so cute. But we've got an awesome trick for you. And this trick, we've already been using it since Thursday, and it's been working really, really well, is how to keep the chicks warm without electricity being off-grid.
No heat lamps.
No heat lamps. And we learned this from Starry Hilder. So I'm calling this the Starry Hilder Style. Or simply Starry Style.
Starry Style.
It's Starry Style, that's right. So this is Starry Style. What she does is she takes hot water and puts it in water bottles. And then you put it in the crate with the chicks, and they huddle up next to it. Almost like they would do huddling underneath their mama. Now, if the water is too hot, and it's too hot to the touch on the jug, which these might not be, but if they're too hot to the touch, then we're covering them so that way they don't burn their little bodies. That would not be good. So those too hot? Oh no, I don't think those would be too hot, right?
Oh, little guys are like that.
Yep.
Okay, little guys. Goose move.
See, you already got one of them. Already one of them's like, oh, where have you been?
So the theory is, you got the water bottles to keep them warm. You don't need electricity or heat lamps. The bottles will keep them warm. They got each other to keep each other warm. When one gets cold, he fights his way into the center, just like that one did right there. And, you know, in my eyes, I don't know about you, Rinker, but in my eyes, it's going to build a more hardy chicken.
I think so. Absolutely.
You know, and then on the stove, we got rocks warming up, which we'll throw in there as well.
Which we found don't retain the heat as long as the water does. Which I was really surprised about.
Yeah, but it warms up their whole brooder.
Look at them. They're all fighting to get next to the water bottle.
I know, and there's plenty of room.
Yep. They're so cute.
I'm going to move them over a little bit. Look out, little guys. Watch the feet. Watch the feet.
They don't want to back away from it. They're like, no, you're taking my heat away.
You, mister, get out of there.
That is so funny. So what we've been doing at night is, and I'll show you this now, or how we're covering them. We get the water boiling hot. And then I took a couple hand towels and wrapped it around the bottles and taped it up. And so now we can just slide those on and off. And we put those on there so that way they don't burn their little bodies with the really hot water. During the day, we don't get it. Usually, we're trying not to get it that hot to where we don't have to cover them. And we might have to warm up the water a little bit more often, but that's okay. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, and in the morning, when we check them, the water still has some heat in it. The bottles are still throwing out a little bit of heat. They're not real hot, but I was really surprised. So these little birds are staying warm all night long.
So listen to that.
Yep, they're quieting right down.
And they actually haven't had the water bottles in there for, it's probably been a couple hours. And it's 75 degrees in here. And they've been running around doing what little chicks do. You know, they just started getting cold within the past probably 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Getting cooled down. Yep.
We stoked up the fire, warm it up in here a little bit. We're keeping it warmer in here than we have been since before we got the chicks, just so that way they're comfortable.
You know,
and Goose is worried about his chicks.
Our neighbor stopped down and she was like, "Oh yeah, that's the way I do it too. Water bottles, rocks, next to the wood stove.
Yep.
That's how you keep them warm. No reason to get a 100-watt light bulb for heat or any of that garbage. Everybody says you got to do this, you got to do that. Don't listen to everybody. If there's a will, there's a way. That's my belief.
There's always an alternative, right?
Yep.
Oh, let's look at them. They're so happy now. They're all nice and quiet. So big thumbs up to Starry.
Yeah.
We were, when we saw that video, and we'll put the link. We'll put a card for the video for you guys to click into. But yeah, it's definitely a suggested video to watch. We'll put that in there for you. And that's it. That's all we wanted to show you. Goose likes his chicks. I don't know if he likes them because he wants to eat them. They're little chicken nuggets for him. Or if he's really worried about them, but...
Are those your babies, mister? Yes, those are your babies. Got a kiss. Thank you, Goose.
Alright, guys. Give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Have a good night.